Welcome to today's video, where we explore the famous actors who played bad and villainous roles during the golden age of Hollywood. During the 1930s to 1960s, when American cinema reached its peak, there were not only heroes and beauties, but also many villains who made unforgettable impressions. These actors not only impressed with their outstanding acting talent but also with their ability to make the audience hate the characters they played. From the bad faces in classic films like The Big Sleep to Sunset Boulevard, these actors left a deep impression on viewers through their evil, scheming, and challenging roles. In this video, we will take a look at famous stars like Barbara Stanwyck, Ralph Meeker, and Gloria Graham, who brought a special appeal to the film noir genre as well as villainous roles in the pinnacle of cinema America. Let's explore why these characters, despite their evilness, became unforgettable icons of 20th century cinema. Don't forget to like and subscribe to follow the next interesting videos about the legendary world of cinema. Ralph Meeker, born November 21, 1920, died August 5, 1988, was an American actor who rose to fame during the golden age of Hollywood. With his strong appearance and gritty acting style, Meeker was often cast in tough, sometimes villainous male lead roles, and stood out in films of the noir and drama genres. His most memorable role was in the film, Kiss Me Deadly, 1955, where he played Mike Hammer, a brutal and reckless private detective, leaving a deep mark on the classic noir genre. This role established Meeker as the symbol of a cold, tough, and sometimes ruthless hero. He also appeared in many other films and television shows, including the Stanley Kubrick classic Paths of Glory, 1957, and the famous war film The Dirty Dozen, 1967. Although he did not achieve the fame of his big-name contemporaries, Ralph Meeker is remembered as a talented actor with a strong and impressive acting style. He died at the age of 67, leaving a special legacy in the hearts of film noir fans and those who love the masculine, tough roles of classic Hollywood. 2. Gloria Graham, November 28, 1923 – October 5, 1981, was one of the most distinctive actresses of Hollywood's golden age. Known for her sharp, seductive beauty and her ability to play complex, often dangerous or conflicted roles, Graham reached the pinnacle of her career when she won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her role in The Bad and the Beautiful, 1952, in which she portrayed a vulnerable yet seductive woman. She is also remembered for her roles in It's a Wonderful Life, 1946, In a Lonely Place, 1950, where she co-starred with Humphrey Bogart, and The Big Heat, 1953, in which she portrayed a tormented but strong female character in a dark criminal world. Graham's career was marred by personal scandals and complicated relationships, which overshadowed her career as she entered the 1960s. However, her talent was undeniable, and Graham is still considered one of the greatest actresses of the noir genre. She died of cancer at the age of 57, but her legacy lives on through her emotionally charged performances, which showcased the depth and complexity of her characters. Gloria Graham is remembered as a unique icon of the golden age, who left a lasting mark on the history of cinema. Barbara Stanwyck, born July 16, 1907, died January 20, 1990, was one of the most outstanding and iconic actresses of Hollywood's golden age. With a career spanning more than 6 decades, she was famous not only for her acting talent but also for her strong demeanor, independent personality and ability to transform into a variety of roles, especially villains or strong women. Stanwyck began her career on Broadway before moving to film, and quickly became a shining star with a series of classic roles. She rose to prominence in films such as Double Indemnity, 1944, where she portrayed the scheming and seductive Phyllis Dietrichson, one of the greatest villains of all time. This role not only established her talent but also brought the noir genre to its peak. Other films such as Stella Dallas, 1937, The Lady Eve, 1941, and Sorry, Wrong Number, 1948, further established her as a master actress. Stanwyck received 4 Oscar nominations but sadly never won. However, she was awarded an honorary Oscar in 1982 in recognition of her great contributions to the film industry. She also won an Emmy for her role in the television series The Big Valley, 1965 to 1969. demonstrating her versatility and longevity in both film and television. Barbara Stanwyck passed away at the age of 82, leaving a great legacy in the hearts of her fans. She was not only a symbol of charm and talent but also a role model for independent and strong women. Stanwyck's legacy lives on, etched in film history as a star that never fades. Natalie Wood is a talented American actress, known for her ability to transition brilliantly from child roles to challenging adult roles. She began her film career at the age of 4 and made her mark in Miracle on 34th Street, 1947, at the age of 8. At the age of 16, Wood received an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Rebel Without a Cause, 1955, opposite James Dean. A role that helped her establish her outstanding acting talent. Wood continued her success with leading roles in classic films such as John Ford's The Searchers, 1956, West Side Story, 1961, and Gypsy, 1962. She was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress for her performances in Splendor in the Grass, 1961, and Love with the Proper Stranger, 1963. Throughout the 1960s, she continued to establish herself as a leading star with films such as Sex and the Single Girl, 1964, The Great Race, 1965, and Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice, 1969. By the 1970s, Wood had taken a break from her career to focus on her family. Having 2 daughters, one with her second husband Richard Gregson and one with Robert Wagner, whom she remarried after her divorce from Gregson. During this time, she only appeared in 2 films but appeared more frequently in television shows. Notably the remake of From Here to Eternity, 1979, for which she won a Golden Globe Award. Natalie Wood is an icon of grace, talent and versatility in acting, leaving a deep legacy in Hollywood cinema history. Kirk Douglas was a legendary American actor and filmmaker, whose career spanned more than 6 decades. Born into poverty, Douglas overcame his circumstances to become one of the brightest stars of Hollywood's golden age. He made his film debut in The Strange Love of Martha Ivers, 1946, opposite Barbara Stanwyck, and quickly became a top box office star in the 1950s. Douglas was known for his powerful and explosive acting style, appearing in more than 90 films across genres including drama, western and war. He was named the 17th greatest male star of classical Hollywood by the American Film Institute, AFI. His role as a conflicted boxing hero in Champion, 1949, earned him his first Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. Other notable films include Out of the Past, 1947, Young Man with a Horn, 1950, with Lauren Bacall and Doris Day, Ace in the Hole, 1951, and Detective Story, 1951, for which he received a Golden Globe nomination. He received his second Oscar nomination for his role in The Bad and the Beautiful, 1952, and his third for his role as Vincent van Gogh in Lust for Life, 1956, which earned him a Golden Globe for Best Actor. Douglas also rose to prominence with his role in the classic adventure film 20.000 Leagues Under the Sea, 1954, with James Mason. With his prolific career, unique acting style and memorable performances, Kirk Douglas is considered one of the greatest legends in film history. Burt Lancaster is a legendary American actor, famous for his 45-year career in film and television. Initially known for his tough yet compassionate roles, Lancaster later distinguished himself with more complex and challenging roles. Demonstrating his versatility, he received 4 Academy Award nominations for Best Actor and won 2 BAFTA Awards and a Golden Globe for Best Actor. Lancaster worked as a circus acrobat in the 1930s before embarking on a professional acting career. After serving in World War II, he began performing on Broadway, where his talent was discovered. Lancaster's breakthrough role came in the film noir The Killers, 1946, opposite Ava Gardner, a huge success that launched both their careers. In 1948, he co-starred with Barbara Stanwyck in Sorry, Wrong Number, where he played the husband of a bedridden woman, a film that was critically and commercially acclaimed. Lancaster continued to make a big impression with his role as Deborah Kerr's illicit lover in the military classic From Here to Eternity, 1953. One of the best World War II films. The American Film Institute, AFI, ranked Burt Lancaster as the 19th greatest male star of Hollywood's golden age, recognizing his great contribution to world cinema history. Bela Lugosi, the iconic actor best known for his role as Count Dracula in the 1931 film, met a tragic end in stark contrast to his early success. Although he was famous for his captivating performance in Dracula and starred in many other films, his career was marred by bad decisions and personal struggles. Lugosi's downfall began after he turned down the role in Frankenstein, a film called Plan 9 from Outer Space. His personal life was also troubled. He struggled with a morphine addiction, which only got worse over time, and his financial troubles were compounded by a series of failed marriages. He eventually entered a rehabilitation center, but sadly, his health declined. Lugosi died in 1956 at the age of 73 of a heart attack. His funeral was odd, as he was buried at Dracula cost. Frank Sinatra, one of the most iconic and influential figures in American music history, had a life marked by both extraordinary highs and devastating lows. Born in 1915, Sinatra became known for his smooth singing voice, memorable songs, and charismatic presence, both on stage and in film. He starred in many films, including From Here to Eternity, 1953, for W.H. However, Sinatra's career was not without its difficulties. He faced personal and professional challenges, including public scandals, a turbulent personal life, and a dramatic decline in his career in the late 1940s. His marriage to Ava Gardner and his ties to the mafia were widely publicized, contributing to the media's portrayal of him as a man with a turbulent life. Despite these problems, he made a remarkable comeback, especially in the 1950s, when his singing career reached new heights. Sinatra's legacy is one of resilience, reinvention, and a lasting impact on music and film. Although he enjoyed immense fame and fortune, his life also demonstrated the complicated price of fame, marked by personal challenges and controversies. Despite all this, he remained a man of great acclaim,